away the psychological gloom. Oxygen filling the expanding lung, tasting the ether upon the tongue. Zephyr caressing the delicate skin,
exposing the phantom
residing within.
Altitude rising without any wings, listening closely as the atmosphere sings. Draft is pulling me up to the sky, watching the aerial predators fly. Levitating above the mundane dispute, playing a melody on a bamboo flute.
Exhaling deeply, emptying the chest, putting the frantic anxieties to rest.
Aura is glowing
With a pastel shade, watching the physical boundaries fade.
carried away
By the gentle soul breeze, gliding effortlessly with absolute ease. Spirit detached from the heavy flesh, breathing an element wonderfully fresh. Soaring high over the mountain peak, finding the inner tranquility we seek. Floating along on this beautiful soul breeze.
kite string snapped, floating completely free, escaping the pull of heavy gravity. Meteorology cannot predict this gale, blowing powerfully into my spiritual sail.
Turbulence vanishing
From the radar screen,
entering a paradigm completely unseen. Feathers drifting in the upward draft, sailing the clouds on an invisible raft. Purity inhaled through the nasal passage, delivering a silent telepathic message. Ventilation clearing the mental fog, jumping gracefully like a leaping frog. Exhaling deeply, emptying the chest, putting the frantic anxieties to rest.
aura is glowing
With a pastel shade, watching the physical boundaries fade. Carried away by the gentle soul breeze, gliding effortlessly with absolute ease. Spirit detached from the heavy flesh, breathing an element wonderfully fresh. Soaring high over the mountain peak, finding the inner tranquility we seek. Floating along on this beautiful soul breeze.
aerodynamics, spiritual mechanics,
No more panics,
overcoming the Titanics. Inhale the goodness,
exhale the bad, releasing every single sorrow you had.
breathe in, breathe out.
Let go. Carried away by the gentle soul breeze, gliding effortlessly with absolute ease. Spirit detached from the heavy flesh, breathing an element wonderfully fresh. Soaring high over the mountain peak, finding the inner tranquility we seek. Floating along on this beautiful soul breeze. Stay alive, keep floating. Stay alive, keep Descending past the shallow sunlit zone, exploring trenches completely unknown. Encrypted messages hidden in the brine, deciphering the cryptic ancient sign. Mermaids guarding the abyss, to investigate.
Submarines scanned in the pitch black deep, where the prehistoric leviathans sleep. Sonar pinging against the cavern wall, answering the forgotten maritime call.
Oysters concealing a luminescent pearl, watching the aquatic mysteries unfurl. Pressure increases the deeper we dive, feeling incredibly deeply alive. Atlantis ruins buried in the sand, far away from the dry terrestrial land. Keeping this classified ocean secret,
making a promise to carefully keep it.
enigmas floating beneath the dark blue,
Discovering a universe entirely new.
whispering riddles into a glass bottle,
Pushing the aquatic engines full throttle.
guarding this beautiful ocean secret.
Kelp forests tangling around the hull, finding the remnants of a sunken skull. Pirate galleons resting on the floor, plundering the legends of ancient lore.
Navigational charts are utterly useless here, relying on instinct to carefully steer. Bioluminescence lighting the abyss, experiencing an unexpected deep-sea bliss. Octopus camouflaging in the coral cave, witnessing the wonders that the depths gave. Blueprint of creation etched in the reef, providing an underwater silent relief. Pressure increases the deeper we dive, feeling incredibly deeply alive. Atlantis ruins buried in the sand, far away from the dry terrestrial land. Keeping this classified ocean secret,
Making a promise to carefully keep it.
enigmas floating beneath the dark blue,
Discovering a universe entirely new.
whispering riddles into a glass bottle,
Pushing the
aquatic engines full throttle, guarding this beautiful ocean secret.
submerged.
Marine biology,
Deep mythology.
silent ecology,
Hold your breath.
sink below the crust.
This is an environment of absolute trust.
Dive down,
Look close.
stay quiet. Keeping this classified ocean secret, making a promise to carefully keep it. Enigmas floating beneath the dark blue,
Discovering a universe entirely new.
whispering riddles into a glass bottle, pushing the aquatic engines full throttle, guarding this beautiful ocean secret.
Keep it hidden.
Keep it deep.
Suara gelembung udara kecil pecah di permukaan air.
Sleeping peacefully inside a calcified shell, listening to the ocean's hypnotic rolling swell. Anemones waving their pastel-colored threads, polyps resting securely in their limestone beds. Microscopic algae painting the underwater town, wearing a spectacular, fragile calcium crown.
Exoskeletons building a magnificent rigid reef, providing the aquatic creatures a shelter in relief. currents, gently massaging the purple sponge, preparing the scuba divers for their morning plunge, spawning millions of eggs into the lunar tide, having absolutely nothing dangerous to hide.
Subconscious wandering through the marine terrain, washing the impurities from the saturated brain,
hallucinating visions of a seahorse parade,
resting quietly in the aquatic dappled shade, drifting slowly into a vivid coral dream, following the path of the Gulf Stream ecosystem, thriving in a delicate balance, admiring underwater biological talent, surrendering entirely to the tidal sway, washing the terrestrial anxieties away, lost forever inside this coral dream.
Crustaceans crawling across the porous bone, discovering a territory previously unknown, tentacles retracting from a sudden touch, depending on this environment so very much. Symbiotic relationships forming in the dark,
Leaving a permanent ecological mark. Plankton glowing faintly in the midnight hour, observing the blooming of the marine flower, fins brushing softly against the jagged ridge, swimming gracefully beneath the natural bridge. Tranquility absorbed through the porous skin, realizing the beauty that we are currently
subconscious wandering through the marine terrain,
washing the impurities from the saturated brain,
hallucinating visions of a seahorse parade,
resting quietly in the aquatic dappled shade, drifting slowly into a vivid coral dream, following the path of the Gulf Stream ecosystem, thriving in a delicate balance, admiring underwater biological talent, surrendering entirely to the tidal sway, washing the terrestrial anxieties away, lost forever inside this coral dream.
fragile, aquatic slumber, endless number, vivid color.
Close your eyes, let the water rock you. There is absolutely nothing that can mock you. Drift away, sink deeper.
Sleep now.
Drift away, sink deeper. Sleep now. Drifting slowly into a vivid coral dream, following the path of the Gulf Stream ecosystem, driving in a delicate balance, admiring underwater biological talent, surrendering entirely to the tidal sway, washing the terrestrial anxieties away, lost forever inside this coral dream. Lost forever inside this coral dream. Keep dreaming.
Stay fragile.
Invisible currents sweeping across the room, sweeping away the psychological gloom. Oxygen filling the expanding lung, tasting the ether upon the tongue. Zephyr caressing the delicate skin, exposing the phantom residing within.
Altitude rising without any wings, listening closely as the atmosphere sings. Draft is pulling me up to the sky, watching the aerial predators fly, levitating above the mundane dispute, playing a melody on a bamboo flute.
Exhaling deeply, emptying the chest, putting the frantic anxieties to rest. Aura is glowing with a pastel shade, watching the physical boundaries fade. Carried away by the gentle soul breeze, gliding effortlessly with absolute ease. Spirit detached from the heavy flesh, breathing an element wonderfully fresh. Soaring high over the mountain peak, finding the inner tranquility we seek. Floating along on this beautiful soul breeze.
Kite string snap, floating completely free, escaping the pull of heavy gravity. Meteorology cannot predict this gale, blowing powerfully into my spiritual sail. Turbulence vanishing from the radar screen, entering a paradigm completely unseen.
Feathers drift in the upward draft, sailing the clouds on an invisible raft. Purity inhaled through the nasal passage, delivering a silent telepathic message. Ventilation clearing the mental fog, jumping gracefully like a leaping frog. Exhaling deeply, emptying the chest, putting the frantic anxieties to rest. Aura is glowing with the pastel shade, watching the physical boundaries fade. Carried away by the gentle soul breeze, gliding effortlessly with absolute ease. Spirit detached from the heavy flesh, breathing an element wonderfully fresh. Soaring high over the mountain peak, finding the inner tranquility we seek. Floating along on this beautiful soul breeze.
Aerodynamics,
Spiritual mechanics,
no more panic.
overcoming the Titanics.
Inhale the goodness,
Exhale the bad,
releasing every single sorrow you had.
breathe in,
Breathe out,
let go. Carried away by the gentle soul breeze, gliding effortlessly with absolute ease. Spirit detached from the heavy flesh, breathing an element wonderfully fresh. Soaring high over the mountain peak, finding the inner tranquility we seek. Floating along on this beautiful soul breeze. Stay light, keep floating.
Sleeping peacefully inside a calcified shell,
Listening to the ocean's hypnotic rolling swell.
anemones waving their pastel-colored threads,
Polyps resting securely in their limestone beds.
microscopic
Algae painting the underwater town.
wearing a spectacular
Fragile calcium crown.
Exoskeletons building a magnificent rigid reef, providing the aquatic creatures a sheltering relief.
Currents gently massaging the purple sponge,
preparing the scuba divers for their morning plunge. Spawning millions of eggs into the lunar tide, having absolutely nothing dangerous to hide.
Subconscious wandering through the marine terrain, washing the impurities from the saturated brain.
Hallucinating visions of a seahorse parade,
Resting quietly in the aquatic dappled shade, drifting slowly into a vivid coral dream, following the path of the Gulf Stream.
ecosystem thriving in a delicate balance,
Admiring the underwater biological talent, surrendering entirely to the tidal sway, washing the terrestrial anxieties away.
lost forever inside this coral dream. Crustaceans crawling across the porous bone, discovering a territory previously unknown.
Tentacles retracting from a sudden touch, depending on this environment so very much.
Symbiotic relationships forming in the dark,
Leaving a permanent ecological mark. Plankton glowing faintly in the midnight hour, observing the blooming of the marine flower.
fins brushing softly against the jagged ridge,
Swimming gracefully beneath the natural bridge.
tranquility absorbed through the porous skin.
Realizing the beauty that we are currently in. Conscious wandering through the marine terrain, washing the impurities from the saturated brain.
Hallucinating visions of a seahorse parade,
Resting quietly in the aquatic dappled shade, drifting slowly into a vivid coral dream, following the path of the Gulf Stream.
ecosystem thriving in a delicate balance,
Admiring the underwater biological talent, surrendering entirely to the tidal sway, washing the terrestrial anxieties away.
lost forever inside this coral dream. Fragile,
Aquatic slumber,
endless number.
vivid color.
Close your eyes, let the water rock you.
There is absolutely nothing that can mock you.
Drift away.
Sink deeper, sleep now. Drifting slowly into a vivid coral dream, following the path of the Gulf Stream.
Ecosystem thriving in a delicate balance,
Admiring the underwater biological talent, surrendering entirely to the tidal sway, washing the terrestrial anxieties away.
lost forever inside this coral dream.
Melody inside this coral dream.
Stay fragile.
feels genuinely real, exposing the authentic way I currently feel, stripping the artificial layers completely bare,
inhaling this incredibly
purified air.
Rastafari sensing the undeniable frequency, broadcasting truth with absolute urgency, tuning the internal radio to a conscious dial, walking this righteous path for many a mile. Magnetic resonance humming within the spine, trusting the geometry of the grand design.
Syncing our pulses, matching the internal beat, generating a massive amount of kinetic heat. Frequencies merging into a singular sound, vibrating heavily underneath the ground, emitting a flawlessly true vibration,
Building a remarkably solid foundation,
authenticity radiating from the central core,
opening a profoundly beautiful door.
rejecting the fake, embracing the pure, providing a sonic miraculous cure, feeling this immensely true vibration.
Subwoofer shaking the concrete floor, giving them the listeners a whole lot more. Trouble is cutting through the dense fog, writing a chapter in the audio log. Acoustic sincerity echoing so loud, piercing directly through the thickest cloud.
Crystal clarity shining in the dialogue, leaping effortlessly over the fallen log. Sympathy resonating in every spoken phrase, navigating successfully through the complex maze. Genuine smiles replacing the plastic frown, uplifting the inhabitants of this entire town. Syncing our pulses, matching the internal beat, generating a massive amount of kinetic heat. Frequencies merging into a singular sound, vibrating heavily underneath the ground, emitting a flawlessly true vibration,
Building a remarkably solid foundation,
authenticity radiating from the central core,
opening a profoundly beautiful door.
rejecting the fake, embracing the pure, providing a sonic miraculous cure, feeling this immensely true vibration. Resonance,
Absolute sincerity,
sonic clarity.
utmost integrity.
Let the speakers rumble, let the earth shake.
This is the reality we actively make.
Listen close, feel the pulse, no impulse. Emitting a flawlessly true vibration,
Building a remarkably solid foundation,
authenticity radiating from the central core,
opening a profoundly beautiful door.
rejecting the fake, embracing the pure, providing a sonic miraculous cure, feeling this immensely true vibration. Stay true, keep vibrating. Seolah dimainkan di dalam gua besar, suara gesekan batu dan dengungan, logam perunggu mendominasi. Shouting proudly into the massive gorge, forging an alliance in the ancient forge. Vocal cords projecting across the vast ravine, observing the grandest architectural scene. Syllables ricocheting off the limestone cliff, solving the puzzle of the hieroglyph.
My Miners excavating the precious amber ore, unlocking the vault of the historical door. Monuments standing in the desolate canyon, traveling alongside my trusted companion. Acoustics amplified by the circular dome, wandering far from our ancestral home.
Audio bouncing against the canyon wall, listening intensely to the rebounding call. Reverberation traveling for multiple miles, walking down the long deserted aisles. Hearing the return of the golden echo, watching the canyon cast the yellow shadow. Voices replicating in the empty chamber, glowing brightly like a piece of amber.
Sound waves multiplying in the rocky space,
Leaving an immortal auditory trace, mesmerized entirely by the golden echo.
the chiseling a message into the granite stone, standing majestically on the copper throne. Frequencies rebounding from the stalactite, illuminating the cavern with torchlight. Geometry shaping the acoustic design, following the trajectory of the fault line.
Whispering a secret to the chasm below, waiting patiently for the sound to grow. Reflections multiplying the spoken now, echoing throughout the abandoned town.
Resonance vibrating the dusty terrain, creating a spectacular
Auditory chain. Audio bouncing against the canyon wall, listening intensely to the rebounding call. Reverberation traveling for multiple miles, walking down the long deserted aisles. Hearing the return of the golden echo, watching the canyon cast a yellow shadow. Voices replicating in the empty chamber, glowing brightly like a piece of amber.
sound waves multiplying in the rocky space.
Leaving an immortal auditory trace, mesmerized entirely by the golden echo.
Ricochet, historical lecture, vast projection.
Clap your hands, yell into the void. The silence is completely destroyed.
Hello,
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 hello.
listen. Hearing the return of the golden echo, watching the canyon cast a yellow shadow. Voices replicating in the empty chamber, glowing brightly like a piece of amber.
Sound waves multiplying in the rocky space.
Leaving an immortal auditory trace, mesmerized entirely by the golden echo.
Suara trompet, un golden echo. Suara trompet, beat by the golden echo.
Let it bounce, keep reflecting. Botanical gardens flourishing in the yard, cultivating happiness shouldn't be hard. Trimming the leaves with a careful scissor, becoming an herbal botanical wizard. Aroma drifting from the medicinal plant, curing the ailments that the doctors can't.
Agriculture provide the ultimate yield, harvesting crops from the emerald field. Tempo dictates how the shoulders sway, chasing the miserable gray clouds away.
Kinetic energy moving through the waste, savoring this incredibly organic taste. Physical movements perfectly synchronized, looking deeply into your mesmerized eyes. Rotation of the hips, pivoting the heel, focusing entirely on how the muscles feel. Stepping right into the Kaya groove, watching everybody continuously move. Syncopation, controlling the dance floor, leaving the audience demanding for more. Foliage burning, the atmosphere is thick, mastering this incredibly rhythmic trick. Lost inside the magnificent Kaya groove.
Turntable spinning, the analog wax, paying the necessary auditory tax. Choreography invented spontaneously, performing the maneuver simultaneously. Footwork intricate, the styling is slick, lighting the fire upon the candle wick.
Flexibility tested by the drop-in bass. Sweat is dripping from my smiling face. Gymnastics applied to the reggae sound, levitating inches above the solid ground. Endorphins rushing directly to the brain, washing away the psychological strain. Physical movements perfectly synchronized, looking deeply into your mesmerized eyes. Rotation of the hips, pivoting the heel, focusing entirely on how the muscles feel. Stepping right into the Kaya groove, watching everybody continuously move. Syncopation, controlling the dance floor, leaving the audience demanding for more. Foliage burning, the atmosphere is thick, mastering this incredibly rhythmic trick. Lost inside the magnificent Kaya groove.
Agility,
Maximum mobility,
agility,
endless capability.
bending knees, let the torso twist. This is an urge you cannot resist.
Step left, slide right, keep dancing. Stepping right into the Kaya groove, watching everybody continuously move. Syncopation, controlling the dance floor, leaving the audience demanding for more. Foliage burning, the atmosphere is thick, mastering this incredibly rhythmic trick. Lost inside the magnificent Kaya groove. Why clapping it? Keep grooving, keep moving. Keep grooving, keep grooving.
Yeah, yeah.
Dipping the atmosphere into a caramel vat, wearing a peppermint stripe bowler hat, radiating a highly saccharine mood, consuming the most delicious sugary food. Personality coated in a vanilla glaze, navigating through a confectionery maze.
Sugarcane starts processing in the mill, extracting the syrup from the grassy hill. Charisma melting like a chocolate bar, sticking my fingers into the honey jar.
Magnetism pulling with the sticky grip, ooh, licking the icing off my upper lip.
Marshmallow clouds hovering above our head,
Baking a loaf of cinnamon-flavored bread, emitting a fragrance of bakery treats.
walking happily down the desert streets.
Surrounded constantly by a sweet aura,
treble clef.
Sprinkles decorating the social interaction, creating a massive tasty distraction.
Chewing a piece of gummy,
Fruity delight, appetite satisfied by a single bite.
halo resembling a glazed donut ring.
Listening to the jovial candy maker sing, gelating, jiggling to the reggae bass line. Everything tasting incredibly fine. Marshmallow clouds hovering above our head, baking a loaf of cinnamon flavored bread, emitting a fragrance of bakery treats. Walking happily down the desert streets, surrounded constantly by a sweet aura, tasting the sweetness of the local flora. Bubblegum popping in a cheerful snap, pouring the maple directly from the tap. Disposition softer than a cotton candy, keeping a lollipop exceptionally handy, basking warmly in this sweet aura. Confection, sugar saturation,
Syrup elevation.
candy sensation.
Unwrap the foil, take a little taste.
Not a single crumb will go to waste.
So sweet,
So sticky,
yummy.
yeah. Surrounded constantly by a sweet aura, tasting the sweetness of the local flora. Bubblegum popping in a cheerful snap, pouring the maple directly from the tap. Disposition softer than a cotton candy, keeping a lollipop exceptionally handy, basking warmly in this sweet aura.
Suárale tu pan pan.
Tarik, tarik, tariki.
Stay sweet.
Stay sweet. Boarding the midnight locomotive tonight, leaving the metropolitan district out of sight.
Purchasing the fare for a one-way trip, holding the leather handle with a firm grip.
Sitting beside the smudged window pane, watching the scenery blur in the rain.
Conductor blows the echoing brass whistle, rolling past fields of flowering thistle. Engine is humming a mechanical tune, traveling beneath the illuminating moon.
Wagons are linked in a heavy metal chain, cruising effortlessly across the vast plain.
Gliding smoothly over the bridging steel,
Appreciating how this transit makes us feel.
passengers dreaming in their velvet seats,
Escaping the congested, polluted streets. Riding aboard the chill express, leaving behind the urban stress. Locomotive carrying a heavy load, following the endless iron road.
destination unknown.
Journey is sweet, enjoying this tranquil move and retreat. Welcome aboard the Chill Express.
Yeah. Luggage is stowed on the overhead rack, never intending to ever look back. Furnaces burning the charcoal and wood, everything operates exactly as it should.
Rhythm is dictated by the turning wheel, serving a perfectly satisfying meal. Ticket inspector smiling with a gentle nod, traversing valleys where few have trod. Compartment is cozy, temperature is warm, sheltered securely from the raging storm. Sipping chamomile from a porcelain cup, watching watching the distant mountains rise up,
gliding smoothly over the bridging steel,
appreciating how this transit makes us feel.
passengers dreaming in their velvet seats,
Escaping the congested, polluted streets. Riding aboard the Chill Express, leaving behind the urban stress. Locomotive carrying a heavy load, following the endless iron road.
destination unknown.
Journey is sweet, enjoying this tranquil move and retreat. Welcome aboard the Chill Express.
Transit,
Transit, continuous motion, iron devotion, a soothing potion.
keep the boiler heated, let the steam rise, exploring the geography before our eyes. Slow down,
Apply brakes,
oh,
whatever it takes. Riding aboard the Chill Express,
leaving behind the urban stress,
locomotive carrying a heavy load.
following the endless iron road. Destination unknown.
Journey is sweet, enjoying this tranquil move and retreat. Welcome aboard the Chill Express.
Heard the train whistle,
Oh, oh, anywhere. Next stop, anywhere. Twilight colors painting the canvas pink, pouring some nectar into a wooden drink, gathering friends around the roaring fire, strumming the strings of an acoustic lyre. Orange hues fade into a purple hue, sharing this beautiful evening with you.
amplifiers humming a very low frequency, celebrating life with absolute decency. Microphones set up upon the sandy beach, melodies expanding beyond our normal reach. Percussion tapping a familiar steady pace, creating a harmonious communal space.
Daylight is ending, the shadows expand, instruments resting right inside my hand.
Bonfire illuminating every single face,
Settling down in this gorgeous place, starting the magical sunset jam, singing exactly who I truly am.
chords are blending with the evening breeze,
Voices echoing through the tropical trees, vibrations resonating into the dusk,
smelling the campfire and the earthy musk.
losing ourselves in the sunset jam.
Bassline walking down a major scale, telling an ancient musical tale. Keyboard is finding the perfect sweet chord, everybody praising the almighty Lord.
Harmony tight,
The rhythm is locked,
nobody leaving.
the doors are unlocked.
Singing the chorus that everyone knows, feeling the poetry as it gently flows. Tambourine shaking, matching the snare. Music is hovering in the twilight air, improvising lyrics right on the spot, giving the session possession, everything we got. Daylight is ending, the shadows expand.
Instrumental resting right inside my hand.
Bonfire illuminating every single face.
Settling down in this gorgeous place.
Starting the magical sunset jam. Singing exactly who I truly am.
Chords are blending with the evening breeze.
Voices echoing through the tropical trees. Vibrations resonating into the dusk.
Smelling the campfire and the earthy musk.
Losing ourselves in the sunset jam. Symphony,
Twilight melody,
shared memory.
beautiful chemistry.
Play that instrument until the stars appear.
This is the only sound I want to hear.
Sing loud,
Play soft.
look alive. Starting the magical sunset jam. Singing exactly who I truly am.
Chords are blending with the
Evening breeze. Voices echoing through the tropical trees. Vibrations resonating into the dusk.
smelling the campfire and the earthy musk.
Losing ourselves in the sunset jam.
The music strips down.
To just the tambourine.
Good night.
Keep playing. Keep playing. Oh, keep playing. Swimming against the heavy, pulling tide. Refusing to politely step aside. Tearing the fabricated rules apart. Following the compass of a wild heart. Rejecting the ordinary safe routine.
Navigating through the untamed marine. System dictates how we should behave, but I am surfing on a dangerous wave. Breaking the chains that try to bind my feet. Marching forward on a different street. Uprising, bubbling in the salty foam. Making the unpredictable ocean my home. Currents are shifting, the wind is severe. Eradicating every ounce of fear. Gathering momentum from the deep below. Choosing exactly which way I will go. Riding the crest of a rebel wave. Choosing to be brave, never a slave.
Crashing against the barriers of stone.
Claiming the roaring ocean as my own.
Defying gravity, standing so tall.
Ready to conquer, refusing to fall.
Surging ahead on this rebel wave.
Board is waxed and the balance is tight. Steering straight into the darkest night. Mutiny spoken by the crashing splash. Lightning provides a revolutionary flash.
Governments crumble when the water strikes. Pedaling past the barricades and spikes. Fierce independence flowing in my veins. Ignoring the masters and holding the reins. Splashing the establishment with salty spray. Washing their hypocritical laws away. Triumph is written on the coral reef. Overcoming all the sorrow and the grief. Currents are shifting, the wind is severe. Eradicating every ounce of fear. Gathering momentum from the deep below. Choosing exactly which way I will go. Ride the crest of a rebel wave.
Choosing to be brave. bola di mainkan di dalam gua besar. Suara gesekan batu dan dengungan logam perunggu mendominasi.
Shouting proudly into the massive gorge, forging an alliance in the ancient forge. Vocals projecting across the vast ravine, observing the grandest architectural scene. Syllables ricocheting off the limestone cliff, solving the puzzle of the hieroglyph.
Miners excavating the precious amber ore, unlocking the vault of the historical door. Monuments standing in the desolate canyon, traveling alongside my trusted companion. Acoustics amplified by the circular dome,
Wandering far from my ancestral home. Audio bouncing against the canyon wall, listening intensely to the rebounding call. Reverberation traveling for multiple miles, walking down the long deserted aisles, hearing the return of the golden echo, watching the canyon cast a yellow shadow. Voices replicating in the empty chamber, glowing brightly like a piece of amber. Sound waves multiplying in the rocky space,
leaving an immortal auditory trace.
mesmerized entirely by the golden echo.
Hey, chiseling a message into the granite stone, standing majestically on the copper throne. Frequencies rebounding from the stalactite, illuminating the cavern with torchlight. Geometry shaping the acoustic design,
Following the trajectory of the fault line,
whispering a secret to the chasm below, waiting patiently for the sound to grow. Reflections multiplying the spoken noun, echoing throughout the abandoned town.
resonance vibrating the dusty terrain, creating a spectacular auditory chain. Audio bouncing against the canyon wall, listening intensely to the rebounding call. Reverberation traveling for multiple miles, walking down the long deserted aisles, hearing the return of the golden echo, watching the canyon cast a yellow shadow. Voices replicating in the empty chamber, glowing brightly like a piece of amber. Sound waves multiplying in the rocky space,
leaving an immortal auditory trace.
mesmerized entirely by the golden echo. Ricochet,
Acoustic architecture,
historical lecture,
vast projection. Cup your hands, yelling to the void.
the silence is completely destroyed.
Hello, listen.
Hearing the return of the golden echo, watching the canyon cast a yellow shadow. Voices replicating in the empty chamber, glowing brightly like a piece of amber. Sound waves multiplying in the rocky space,
Leaving an immortal auditory trace.
mesmerized entirely by the golden echo.
Let it bounce.
Keep reflecting. Turn off the screen, unplug the telephone, stepping outside the crowded, noisy zone, packing a suitcase with absolutely nothing, escaping the pressure, no more rushing. Traded my heels for a pair of flats, leaving the city to the alley cats.
Babylon system trying to hold me down, but I am departing from the concrete town,
Taking a ticket to nowhere specific,
looking for something entirely Pacific.
stringing a hammock between two poles, restoring the fragments of our tired souls. Pause the clock, freeze the time,
Sipping on a beverage
flavored with lime. No schedule, no agenda to complete, just following the rhythm of this lazy beat. It is a mellow holiday, floating completely out of the fray, taking a breath incredibly deep, finally getting some peaceful sleep, disconnecting from the frantic rush, sinking into the quiet hush, enjoying this mellow holiday.
ignoring the papers and the tragic news, kicking away the melancholic blues. A gentle breeze is knocking at the door.
I do not need to worry anymore. Freedom is tasted in the afternoon, waiting to greet the rising silver moon, counting the clouds drifting lazily by, stretching completely under the open sky. Nobody asking for a favor or a task, removing the daily professional mask, savoring stillness, embracing the calm, applying this quiet like a healing balm. Pause the clock, freeze the time,
Sipping on a beverage
flavored with lime. No schedule, no agenda to complete, just following the rhythm of this lazy beat. It is a mellow holiday, floating completely out of the fray, taking a breath incredibly deep, finally getting some peaceful sleep, disconnecting from the frantic rush, sinking into the quiet hush, enjoying this mellow holiday.
vacation,
Vacation,
relaxation,
zero frustration.
pure liberation.
Close your eyelids, drift along,
Become a passenger inside this song.
exhale, unwind, free your mind. It is a mellow holiday, floating completely out of the fray, taking a breath incredibly deep, finally getting some peaceful sleep, disconnecting from the frantic rush, sinking into the quiet spark. Hips are swaying to a secret groove. Watch carefully how the shadows move.
Elegance captured in a single frame.
Nobody here even knows your name.
Ancient ancestors whisper in the chant, giving the power that the spirits grant. Stepping correctly on the sacred floor, unlocking the hinges of the hidden door.
Roots are deep, but the style is high,
Reaching completely into the midnight sky.
flesh and bone become a work of art.
Rhythm is pulsing from a beating heart.
Mystery wraps around every stance.
Lost inside the camouflage of the dance. Caught
In a mystic vow,
moving exactly like a
stylish roll. Fashion and spirit perfectly aligned,
creating a silhouette.
totally divine. Expressing the soul without any speech.
Grasping the magic that is
Out of reach, caught in a mystic vow.
drums are commanding the way you twist. Wearing a bracelet on your moving wrist. Translating history through a physical bend. Starting a motion that will never end.
Channeling energy from the cosmic void. Every negative thought is now destroyed.
Gliding across the beautifully polished stage.
Turning the chapter to a brand new page.
Glamour is dripping from the velvet dress.
Manifesting absolute
Pure finesse,
confidence dripping from the pointed toe.
showing the universe a brilliant show.
Flesh and bone become a work of art.
Rhythm is pulsing from a beating heart.
Mystery wraps around every stance.
Lost inside the camouflage